Welcome back to the Walker Athletic Complex, everybody. Eric Evanson here with you. And before we start game two, of course, this final regular season day, it's senior day, as both squads have stepped forward to acknowledge seniors. Maryville has presented their seniors.
And now for the Piedmont University softball senior class.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, at this time we would like to take a few moments to recognize the 2024 Piedmont University softball senior class. These three seniors have combined for over 270 appearances and more than 170 starts over the course of their 4 years in Demarest. The group has led the Lions to a 97-59 record over the past 4 seasons, including a 31-11 mark in 2022. These three played key roles for the program in their 2021 USA South Championship, 2022 USA South Championship, and helped the group during their NCAA tournament appearances. Our first senior from Barnwell, South Carolina, number 4, Logan Hopkins. Hawkins has appeared 13 contests, with a majority of her work coming in the circle, while appearing as a pinch runner multiple times over her first 2 years in Demarest. In 2023, Hawkins appeared twice, surrendering just 2 hits and 1 earned run. In 2024, she tossed 6 2/3 innings out of the pen for the Lions, surrendering 5 earned runs on 3 strikeouts before missing the remainder of the season due to injury. Hawkins plans to graduate in the spring of 2025 with a degree in exercise and sports science. From Barnwell, South Carolina, Logan Hawkins. Our next senior from Madison, Georgia, number 11, Hannah Calloway. Calloway has appeared in 119 contests, making 21 starts in the outfield for the Lions. Starting her career as the primary pinch running option for the Lions, Calloway has worked her way to become an everyday starter for the green and gold. Making 50 putouts in her career, she currently sports a .964% fielding percentage for her career. She has also gotten it done at the dish with a career batting average of .316 while totaling 60 career runs scored. On the base path, Calloway has stolen double-digit bases every year since 2021, including 11 thus far in 2024. Hannah plans on graduating in the spring of 2024 with a degree in early childhood education. From Madison, Georgia, Hannah Calloway. And our final senior from Buford, Georgia, number 31, Kara Taylor. Taylor has been a staple at first base for the Lions, appearing in 145 contests and starting at all 145 of those games. She arrived in Demarest immediately making an impact, starting 35 games her freshman year and launching her first career home run just 6 games into the season. Taylor posted one of the best years of her career in 2022, starting a career-high 42 games while playing in every single game for Piedmont during the season. At the dish, she tied for the conference lead with 49 RBIs and blasted 7 home runs, which is tied for 4th most in Piedmont's Division III era. A multi-time all-conference player, Taylor earned USA South West Division First Team All-Conference honors in 2021 and USA South All-Conference honors again in 2022. During her time as a Lion, she has also gotten the job done in the classroom, being named to the CCS All-Academic Team in 2023. Kara plans to graduate in the spring of 2024 with a degree in early childhood education. For Buford, Georgia, Kara Taylor.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up
one more time for your 2024 Piedmont University softball seniors. And when we return, we will have Game 2 between the Maryville Scots and your Piedmont Lions. You're watching Piedmont Lions softball on YouTube. Welcome back to the Walker Athletic Complex, everybody. Eric Evanson here with you. Lions looking to rebound after a rough game one where they were shut out by Ackerman across 7 innings. They'll turn to Taylor Spivey in the circle. A little bit of the same lineup for Maryville. Brecca Williams, Sarah Kuntz, and Emily Hill, that top 3. Then it's Bailey Myers, Emily Dickinson, Campbell White, who will get the start in right field in game 2. Ava Whitmire, who came in as a replacement in game number 1. Caitlin Woodruff and Sierra Hudson. First pitch from Spivey is a ball. We're underway in game 2 at 2:27. Of course, we knew we'd be behind schedule today with Senior Day festivities. As there's a strike, 1-1. Defensively for the Lions, it looks like this. Isley Speaks Chronic Taylor across the infield with Green at the catcher spot. First to 1-1, give you the outfield after. Misses outside 2-1. Then Votava, Callaway, and Lowry left to right in the outfield. So no changes defensively for the Lions. Of course, in the circle it's Spivey. Steinmeier went 5 1/3 in game number 1. Took the loss. And that one's on the ground. That's going to be a fair ball, as the home plate umpire will point to his right. Relay throw was almost in time, but in there with a pop-up double is Brecca Williams to lead off game number 2. That was hugging the line all the way down. I wasn't sure because even the third base umpire had to watch his head for that one and move out of the way. It was the home plate umpire's call. Sarah Kuntz, watch out on the first pitch here. She likes to chase at it. She's got some pop. That's outside, ball 1. Summer McCraney came on in relief in game number 1. Pitched an inning and 2/3, got out of a bases loaded jam. Didn't surrender a hit, didn't surrender a run. As that misses upstairs, I should say, from Spivey. 2 balls and no strikes. Two-0. Ball 3. Three-0 on the way from Taylor Spivey. And it's a 4-pitch walk to Kuntz, and now the first 2 runners have reached. That'll bring up Emily Hill. And that's quickly going to be a visit from Coach Martin. Spivey has been a little wild with the control to start off game number 2.
Into the box of first baseman Emily Hill.
Upstairs, 1-0. One-0 pitch on the way. This one rolled foul. 1-1. Are they saying that foul ball was a base hit?
Wait, what just happened?
The bases are loaded now.
Oh, catcher's interference. Sure.
Okay, all right. Catcher's interference was called on Green, so now Hill is at first base. Okay, now we're set. Pitch from Spivey is a strike. On the ground, softly hit, over to Speak, slaps the tag on Kuntz, and did she whiff the tag? I think she did. So all hands are safe. It's an infield RBI single, or rather that would be maybe E6, or is it an infield single? Yeah. Infield single for Bailey Myers. Either way, she gets the RBI. So everyone trades spots, and we'll bring up Emily Dickinson.
She'd be on third because the error shouldn't happen. That infield single with the low bases. So then it's. So catcher's interference is an error?
That one's fouled off, so now 0-2 on Emily Dickinson. Spivey trying to rein this inning in. It's got a little out of hand. One has come home for Maryville, and they still got the bases loaded. No one's out here. That misses upstairs. 1-2. A 2-2 count as Spivey misses.
It's nice when we catch up this early. Right. Yeah.
2-2. Popped up out of play. We'll do it again. Two. Got her rung up. Had to wait a minute from the home plate umpire. Took his time with that. There's one away.
Stepping the right fielder, Cable White.
Pitch is called a ball. One away with the bases loaded. One already in here for Maryville. Campbell White, left-handed batter, stands in and sends one to left field. That's going to be a base hit. That'll score one. Station to station for Maryville. Now it's 2-0 Scots.
Stepping the left fielder, Ava Whitmire.
Ava Whitmire stands in. She entered the game last game as a defensive replacement and stayed in. As that misses outside from Spivey. Bases loaded, one away. Now 2-0. Two-0 count, good hitters count for Maryville, and Whitmire rolls over that one, sends a foul. Lowry will have to jog in from right field to hand that ball over. Popped up, right field. Wilson comes in. She'll watch it drop in front of her. Throw to home plate is going to be well late. Bloop RBI single for Whitmire. And it looks like that's going to be the end of the line for Taylor Spivey, as she's allowed 3 in the top of the first inning, and the bases are still loaded with 1 away. Riley Ford will enter. Tell you all about her when we come back from this short break. You're watching Piedmont Lions Softball on YouTube. So Riley Ford comes in, and folks, just brought to my attention, there is an issue with the live stats. They are not working across the entire platform.
Bailey Davis, 37. Yeah, 37. Was it 37 or 35? No, Gracie Maddox didn't play on the team. No, it's not Maddie Chronic, it's 37 of Bailey Davis.
All right, so it seems like we're all ready to go.
Now in the circle for the Lions, number 34, Riley Ford.
Riley Ford enters.
In right field for the Lions, number 37, Bailey Davis.
A 2.90 ERA, 50 2/3 innings pitched, 35 strikeouts.
Second baseman, Caitlin Woodruff.
Now in right field for the Lions is Bailey Davis. And Caitlin Woodruff. First pitch from Ford is a ball. Okay. Oh boy. We might be in for a long one, folks.
100%.
And that misses wide from Ford. Should be ball 1. But now 2-0.
Yeah, because that's we're just in. Yeah, we're just in.
Riley takes a step back to collect some dirt on the palm, get some friction. 2-0. Fouled back, 2-1.
Is, you know, I told you to keep me listening.
Two balls and a strike. Ford is ready to deal to Woodruff. That's like the third time today it's hit off the face of this building. Beating it up. Riley's got it to a 2-2 count. Scots have already brought home 3 in the first. 2-2. Low and in. Ball 3. (3-2) on the ground, roller foul. 3-2 coming from Ford. Popped up high on the infield. Over is Isley, but calling for it is Speaks, and she makes the grab for out number 2. In steps Sierra Hudson, so the Scots will send all 9 to the plate in inning number 1. High and away for ball 1. One 0 pitch on the way from Ford. Strike.
Nice.
For Votava to get a glove on it, but they will not get the out on that play, but they will get the out trying to get the runner at third base. So the Lions
Leading off the bottom of the first baseman, Kara Taylor.
Kara Taylor is going to lead it off for the Lions in the bottom half of the first inning as they look to climb back from a 5-run deficit early. Whitney Carr will be the pitcher, the right-hander for Maryville. First pitch to Kara Taylor is called a ball. Whitney Carr on the year carries a 3.16 ERA in 51 innings pitched, 28 strikeouts to 22 walks. So Lions might need to be patient up there, especially to get some runs back. Can't get it back in one swing, and it looks like Kara Taylor's taking that approach to heart as she takes ball number 2 well outside. Ball 3. As Taylor steadies the bat, waits for the 3-0 pitch, and takes a strike on the outer edge.
That really makes sense until that part. Until that part. I get what it means, but...
3-1. That one's well struck. That's going to ricochet off the glove of Woodruff and escape towards the right side of the field. Either way, it's a single for Kara Taylor. That was just an incredible job by Woodruff to even keep that ball on the infield.
Into the box, the backstop, Jordan Green. Oh, is this frozen? Oh, it's frozen. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
It's frozen.
That's why I'm not putting it back up. It's just like every so often.
Oh, nice.
First pitch to Jordan Green is a ball low from Carr.
Oh, I'm dumb. I can work on here. I can just, yeah.
Taylor at first base. Lions looking to make a divot in that 5-run lead. Strike. One. Outside, 2-1. 2-1 pitch on the ground. Chopper the shortstop Myers. Myers flips to Woodruff for 1, and that's all they'll get. So Green will be at first via a fielder's choice, 1 away as Taylor struck down on the play.
Now hitting the third baseman, Caitlin Isley.
That misses outside, 1-0. Carr fires, and there is ball 2. That one was also upstairs. The way Carr is throwing and the way the home plate umpire is calling things, the Lions might not just want to swing the bat. And there's another chopper to Woodruff. Woodruff's going to tag the runner, but loses the ball on the relay, so everyone's going to be safe.
Second baseman fielded the ball, tagged the runner going past, and dropped the ball.
So she dropped the ball on the tag.
Because the contact forced the air. Okay, no, technically.
So all hands are safe. Isley is at first.
Okay.
It'll be an infield single for Isley, and she's going to reach on the error by Woodruff because it would have been a fielder's choice.
In the box for the Lions, number 3, Jasmine Lowry.
Okay. Lowry, an 0-1 count. She's got 2 runners on with 1 away. Talked about how Lowry leads the Lions in doubles. And she's also 4th in the CCS in them. She strikes this one to right field. This ball's falling near the line, and it's going to fall foul. Thought for a second it had a chance to drop like a meteor right on the chalk. Giving a look at right was White.
I hate to open the door for him to get the door down, I think that's right.
0-2. Outside. 1-2. Carr fires on the ground. Another chance for Woodruff. She's going to take the easy toss over to the shortstop covering Myers. They'll just get 1. It's another fielder's choice for the Lions, so they'll be on the corners with 2 away for Maddie Speaks.
Now batting the shortstop, Maddie Speaks.
Lions just 1 hit here in this inning. It was an infield single to start off by Kara Taylor, and she was out on a fielder's choice. Jordan Green is out over on third. She was able to maneuver her way over after staying safe on an error from Woodruff. And Caitlin Isley grounded into a fielder's choice. A ball and no strikes on Maddie Speaks, though. Carr fires and misses low and in, 2-0. Lowry at first base. Carr taking her time, now fires, 2-0. That's on the ground. And an easy flip, Myers to Woodruff, and the sides are tired. So despite all the funniness and the oddness of that inning, a lot of fielder's choice, a lot of ground balls, the Lions can't get anything out of it. We go to the top half of the second inning with the Scots leading 5-0. Watching Piedmont Lions softball on YouTube. 1, 2, and 3 for Riley Ford here in the top of the second inning. Brecca Williams led off the ball game with a double. First pitch from Ford is going to be called ball 1. 1-0 pitch. This one's driven to center. Callaway's under it though and makes the grab. Sounded good off the bat, but got under it a good bit, did Williams, and there's one away.
How about the catcher, Sarah Kuntz?
Sarah Kuntz drew a walk against Spivey in her first plate appearance. Later came around to score. Misses high. That one's hard hit, but a foul ball. That one's in the dirt. And I actually think that hit her. Yeah, it did. So Kuntz takes one off the foot. I would assume that's the only area it could have hit her. So she'll be at first base with one away.
How about the first baseman, Emily Hill?
Emily Hill stands in. She reached on that catcher's interference play. Came around to score. One-0 pitch on the way from Ford. Running to second base is Kuntz. The throw from Green is just a beat behind Kuntz. So she's in at second with a stolen base. Runner in scoring position with one away and a 2-0 count on Emily Hill. 3-0. Finds the zone. 3-1. This one's hit to center. Callaway's under it. She grabs it. Kuntz bluffs going to third base, but she retreats quickly back to the bag. There's two away.
How about the shortstop, Bailey Myers?
Bailey Myers has an RBI today. Single in her last plate appearance. That will miss low. 1-0. I thought I heard him call a strike, but never raised a fist. So 1-0. There's a strike. 1-1. That came inside. Luckily, it missed the shoe tops of the batter, Myers. Ford's already hit one batter this inning. That's Kuntz. She stands out on second base. 2-1 pitch on the way from Riley. A little bit of an excuse me swing there. She kind of forced the bat to the ball. Wasn't a good swing. She was just trying to fight it off, it looked like, and it's 2-2. 2-2 pitch. This one's in the air, left field. Votava over, and it hangs up long enough for the left fielder to get into the gap and make the grab. So Riley's able to escape a runner in scoring position. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Lions looking to get at that lead, a trail of 5-0. Watching Piedmont Lions softball on YouTube. Hannah Cintron's going to lead off. It'll be 6, 7, and 8 to do battle with Whitney Carr. Lions put 2 on in the bottom half of the first inning, but couldn't bring anybody around to score. The same problem that was bugging them in the first game. They just could not find that 2-out base hit. Pitch misses outside, so it's 1-0. Next one from Carr is going to clip the inside corner. So it'll even up the count, a ball and a strike. Carr looks to the wrist and fires the 1-1. That one's off the hands, a little looping line drive directly into the glove of Woodruff. There's one away.
Now batting the center fielder, Hannah Calloway.
Hannah Calloway stands in. Calloway, part of the senior trio for the Lions, along with Kara Taylor and Logan Hawkins. Swing and a miss. Swung right on top of that one. Tried to golf it out to right field, did Calloway. She might need to grab the bag, get for the pitching wedge if she's going fishing down there. A 1 offering on the way from Carr. That one's sent to center field. Easy swing and easy AB for Calloway. She'll stand on first base. She has to get some juice into that dugout down there, so now the Lions have a lot of wheels and a lot of speed standing over there at the first base bag.
30-second. Now batting the right fielder, Bailey Davis.
So Kaylee Wilson won't get an AB in this game. It'll be Bailey Davis who takes her spot in the lineup and her spot in the field. She was entered in the first inning during that pitching change with Riley Ford and Spivey. There's a strike fired in by Carr. That one stays upstairs. Ball and a strike. Big swing by Bailey Davis and missed it. That swing had some intention behind it. Lefty climbs back into the box. Pair of lefties here at the bottom lineup for the Lions. Of course, you have Votava waiting in the 9 spot. 1-2. That one's out towards left, and it will fall for a foul ball. Not a lot of wind here today. Not sure if that's a detriment or what, because it's a little warm. It's not overly warm as it was a couple days ago, but it's notable. 1-2. And called up and rung up on strikes is Bailey Davis. There's 2 away.
How about the left fielder, Kennedy Votava?
Votava looking to extend the inning. She lays down a bunt, but it's going to be foul. Waiting on deck is Kara Taylor. Reached on a single. It's the Lions' first hit of game number 2. Second one was Hannah Calloway in this inning. She stands out on first base looking for a ride home. Surprised we haven't seen Calloway in motion just yet. Nope, well, there you go. Calloway's going to be in at second base with a stolen base. One and one for Votava. Now with a runner in scoring position. She's laying down a bunt. It's going to be foul again. A ball and 2 strikes. Votava waits. Going to drive home that runner. And it's going to miss inside. Kuntz had to reach inside nearly behind Votava and grab that one and look at the runner. Runner on second. Out in the bottom of the second inning. We go to the top half of the third. Lions still trail by a bundle. It's 5-0 Maryville. You're watching Piedmont Lions softball on YouTube.
Leading off number 15, Paige Dickinson. Have you looked at Metro Stream yet? I'm hoping it has the scoreboard visible.
This one's off the bat, sent left field, foul ball. Ford back out there for another inning of work. I believe she came on after 1 out in the first inning, so this is her going for her second full, but overall 1 2/3 for Riley. Paige Dickinson sends one on the ground again.
Yeah, we're getting points. Yeah. 4-1 and it just started.
Yeah. 0-2. And 2 strikes on Dickinson. And she laces another one. She is to be.
But
1-2. Center field. Callaway's over. She makes the grab, and there's one away. One count on Campbell White. A little scoring update from around the Piedmont campus and even away. First pitch. This one's on the ground. That's going to shoot up the middle where Speaks is able to make a throw off the backhand. He gets her. What a play by Maddie Speaks. Infield was in. She went to her left, then made the toss throw. That was not a strong throw at all, but it had just enough to get Campbell White by a step. Oh, my. All right, so 2 away for Riley Ford. Here's Ava Whitmire. Made a really good diving play in the last half inning. First pitch of the sequence is a ball. So both lacrosse squads are at Methodist today, and the men won over Methodist earlier. Women's, unfortunately, are down early, so they're looking for a comeback. Here in Demarest, both men's and women's tennis squads finished the CCS conference undefeated in conference play. So a big congratulations to them on their senior day, as Riley's fallen behind Whitmire now 2 balls and no strikes. Next pitch. This one's popped up, foul territory, and it'll be out of play. And over in LaGrange, the LaGrange Panthers are up on the Lions in baseball, 5-0 in the 4th. Lions won big there last night, so they're going to look for another high-scoring game out of the offense today to try to go and wrap up the series. Let's go to a rubber game tomorrow. And this is away, 3-1. Of course, those 2 squads were tied to finish. Well, they were tied first place in the coaches' poll to begin the conference season. So, obviously, those are the 2 favorites entering tournament play at the end of the year. Ground ball over to the second baseman, Lowry, and the side is retired. Excellent inning for Riley Ford, and excellent play for Maddie Speaks to get the second out. We go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Lions need to answer back with something before it gets a little bit too late. They're down 5-0. We are watching Piedmont Lions softball on YouTube. One, 2, and 3 due up for the Lions here in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. That's Taylor, Green, and Isley.
Off the bottom of the 3rd, the first baseman, Kara Taylor.
All 3 of those players reach base in some form in the bottom of the 1st inning, but Myers and Taylor's going to be safe at first. We're determining with the score. Field singles for Kara Taylor. That'll bring up Jordan Green. That last inning with Riley Ford, the 3-up, 3-down for Maryville. That's the first time since the 5th that Piedmont pitchers have had a 3-up, 3-down against the Scots lineup. They have had a runner on in at least every single inning since. But Riley Ford put an end to that one in the top of the 3rd inning. So a runner on, 1-0 pitch to Green is a ball. Not in time. Sure if Carr got leather on that one or not. Either way, she got right in front of that ball, so no chance for anybody else to make the play but her. So runners on first and second. Here's Jasmine Lowry. She reached on a fielder's choice last time up. She takes a strike here. A ball. Goodness. Right up the middle. It's off the glove of Carr, and she rolls it to Woodruff at second for the out. Oh, goodness. Carr just saved herself a run. That ball was torched right up the middle. It deflected off of Carr's glove and went to the shortstop Myers, who was able to literally roll the ball into the glove of Woodruff for out number 2. And that's going to be, I think we're going to see if Carr is okay. I think that's what the coach from Maryville is trying to say, is like, hey, it hit her. So they're going to make sure that she's okay and give her a couple pitches, or ask for a couple pitches. Last play 1-6-4 for the second out. Coach from Maryville is satisfied with Carr's help. She'll step back onto the slab. And it's up to Maddie Speaks. Lions have been searching for that 2-out base hit for 9 innings. We had 2, maybe 3 for delivering the ball back to Carr, who's down 2-0 versus Maddie Speaks. Speaks away. Speaks watches it inside. It clips the corner for strike number 1. Up in right center field, 5-1. Now, Coach Maryville takes lineup card to the home plate umpire. Wonder, this might be it for Carr. It is. Whitney Carr is walking out of the circle, waiting on her replacement. That's going to be the end of the day for her. So I wonder if the ball struck off of her, maybe unsettled her, or something or the other. Either way, she's done for the day. And Maryville will turn to number 23, Michaela Hoschuk. So she'll get her warm-up pitches going.
Jocelyn Macedas from there.
That misses low from Hoschak. Hannah Cintron in the box. Big swing and a miss from the lefty from Land O'Lakes, Florida. Lions have runners on the corners. Cintron, top of the 4th inning. They trail by 4. It's 5-1. Ford gets the ball back from Green and does the pre-pitch ritual. Slams the ball in the mitt after getting some dirt and toes the rubber. 0-2. Try to get her to chase upstairs. Good pitch there. Good pitch decision. Just 1-2. Kaylin Woodruff popped out her last time up. Popped up right on the infield. She was the first batter that Ford faced. Swinging.
Now batting the center fielder, Sierra Hudson.
Sierra Hudson will stand in. First pitch of the sequence to her, she's bunting, and Green got it. Ford shares a 2-0 to the leadoff batter. Well, at least in the... She's bunting for Riley Ford and the Scots as well. A pop up to the catcher, a strikeout, and a... Well, I don't know what you call that, but either way, it's out number 3. We go to the bottom half of the 4th inning. Lions look to claw back. They got some energy now. They trail 5-1. You're watching Piedmont Lions softball on YouTube. Callaway is going to lead us off here. Was able to reach on a single and steal a base last time she was up, but that was against Whitney Carr. New pitcher Michaela Hoshak for Maryville. About 2, it's a blue. So Coach Martin will turn to Megan Steinmeier. She has to play on the backhand. She has one play, and it's Steinmeier at first base. The ball's dropped. You have to call that safe. Ball was dropped as Hill missed it. And now Coach Martin's going to go talk with the umpire at first. Are you going to say that she dropped it after the play was made? And Coach Martin's saying no, she olayed it. And now he's going to have to ask for help. It's a close play. The ball was dropped. That's not a question. But the question is, did she have possession and control of the ball long enough for it to be an out? That's the question here. This should be an infield single for Steinmeier. Credit the strong throw, and there is the safe call. So back-to-back singles for the Lions. As I was saying, credit the... there's going to be an error on... So E3. Okay, so it's going to be an E3 against Steinmeier. So now, back-to-back base runners would be the correct call. Credit Myers with a strong throw over there. She played that on the back foot and was able to muscle it to Hill, but Hill just could not contain the throw. So I'll bring up Kennedy Votava with 2 on and nobody down. And if there ever was a time for a sack bunt, I think Coach Martin would call it now. And we're going to have a change here. I think it's going to be a pinch runner for Steinmeier. Official.
Turning for the lines, number 15, Leas.
Runners on first and second. Nobody down. Oshak in some trouble. And Votava was squaring and takes ball 1 instead.
Still down fly ball.
1-0 pitch on the way from Oshak. There's the bunt, and it's foul. So the bunt sign is Here comes the 1-1. Bunt is foul again. One-two pitch. Foul tipped into the mid. Misses outside to Taylor. This is pivotal in this ball game. This AB, this is your best hitter. And your best opportunity to score a pair of runs. With 1 away. Taylor was squaring a bunt. Callaway's on the run. The ball hits her on the shoulder, and she's going to be able to jog home. The throw is late, and Callaway is fired up.
So it's an SBA area catcher. Has to be. I did not.
So the double steal works for the Lions. They now trail by 3.
And the count is 1-1.
A 1-1 count on Taylor. Lions have brought it back to striking distance. Smith out there on second. This one on the ground, up the middle, base hit. Here comes Smith. The throw in from center field is going to one-hop the catcher, and sliding in safely is Taylor at second. It is a 5-3 ball game. Kara Taylor, 3 base hits in this ball game. That one gives her an RBI, and that'll bring up Jordan Green. Well late.
Now batting the backstop, Jordan Green.
That misses outside to Green. 1-0. Lions scored 1 in the third and now 2 in the fourth so far. And they've out-hit the Scots 7-5 to this point. The Scots have been hit with 3 errors to a run. Strike. Drop ball finds its way in, 2-1. Lions looking for a split. They still got to overcome 2 more runs. There's a bunt placed down perfect by Green. Throw down to first base. She's out. Advancing to third.
Nope.
Infield has come in a little bit here for the Scots. Where the corners are. Middle infield stays same depth. 1-0, and there's a strike. 1-1. Oshek gets the sign, fires the 1-1. This one out towards right, well struck. One-two pitch on the way. Isley drills one to left field. Whitmire's over, and she grabs it near the line, and the side is retired. So the Lions are able to get 2. They do strand a runner, but they're clawing back. We go to the top of the 5th inning. Lions trail by 2. Score is 5-3. You're watching Piedmont Lions softball on YouTube.
Sarah Kuntz.
Sarah Kuntz is going to lead it off against Riley Ford. A couple of defensive changes, and Lowry, the new right fielder, has to field that one. It's a leadoff single for Kuntz. So as I was getting to, Lowry has now moved from second base to right field. Maddie Cronick has entered the game now at second base, so she will take spot in the 8th spot in the order. Lowry remains the same, but now they've just position swapped. Popped up left field. In comes Rotava. Out goes Speaks. Speaks makes the grab. Excellent job by Maddie Speaks to range behind herself and to the left. Nice. This one corked out towards.
Now batting the DP, Paige Dickinson.
Kuntz will advance to second. One-0 pitch on the way from Ford. Pop up, right field, foul ball. And Scots, these past couple hits, they've been trying to luck their way on. A bloop shot by Kuntz, that's why she's at second base. Well, she reached on first and she stole. But then contains it and overshoots Taylor at first base, who still is able to come down with it and apply the tap. YouTube. And they've scored multiple times against, well, now former pitcher. No, that's the same pitcher, excuse me. I don't know what in my head was like, oh, that's Carr back out there. No, it's still Hoshak. Lowry, 0 for 2, reached on 2 fielder's choice. On the ground, off the tricky hop, Woodruff can't handle it. That was trouble all the way. All right, so Lowry.
2 on, 2 out. I can't tell.
1-2 on the way. On the ground, Woodruff another shot. She's going to have one play, and it's over at first. So it works almost as good as a sacrifice bunt. Lowry to second. Speaks is put away, and that'll bring up Hannah Cintron. But, yeah, it's still going to be Hannah Cintron.
How about the DP, Hannah Cintron?
There's a ball to Hannah Cintron. The guys in LaGrange are trying to come back. They're only down by 2. It's the same score there as it is here, 5-3. They got 2 on home as Cintron swings to the top of that one. To third base is Lowry. She tucks the left hand on the and she's oh-2 pitch. This one hit hard past the glove of Myers. Ace is chronic. And that is going to be the end of the day for Hoshak, as the Scots are going to turn to their Game 1 ace, Megan Ackerman.
Back in the circle for the Scots, number 22, Megan Ackerman.
So Piedmont Lions softball on YouTube. Whitmire and Caitlin Woodruff. Megan, way back in the first, she was thrown out trying to get here. No, that was Whitmire's I was reading. My apologies. That it was a foul ball or called that it was a strike. So now he's going to have to ask her help time. Well, that's a discretion call. So Campbell White's going to have to come back to home plate. Just missed.
How about to the left?
She was thrown out trying to get to third base in the Ike. Out towards right center field. That's going to lay down for a base hit. Trying to plug the gap there is Lowry, and she's able to. Gets it on the backhand before it escapes past her. It's just going to be held. A strikeout. One out. The outfield. Towards right. That'll fall in for a base hit. Lowry will try to trigger it to second to get the runner there, but she's in there standing. That's Whitmire out there. So a single, 2 outs for Sierra Hudson. That'll bring up Brecca Williams at the top of the lineup. Scots are going to turn to a pinch runner. It's number 4. Williams is 1 for 3. They're having a gesture to the home crowd to his left. I don't know if it was a bunt or she chopped it. 2-0 from Ford. Strike. Here. And I thought that was coming at us for a second. Saw it out of my peripheral. Runners in the corners, 2 down, 0-2 for Ford. I'll take a deep breath, but she's all good. But the Scots are able to bring home a run. Lions were always going to need 2 more to win, but now you got to make it 3 more. It's a 6-4 ball game as we go to the bottom of the 6th. Lions trail by 2. Watching Piedmont Lions softball on YouTube. Innings, and it's the top of the lineup due up. However, Megan Ackerman has stepped into the ball game, and as the Lions found out in game number 1, she is no slouch. Taylor swings that first pitch she sees and drives it deep to right field, and making an over-the-shoulder basket catch is White. White was cooked on that ball, but turned enough in the wind to find herself a couple steps shy of the green wall out there. Good contact by Taylor, just a little bit of bad luck, just like in the top half of the inning for the Lions. Here's Jordan Green. Strike. Now 1 now to play. 0-2. Here it comes from Ackerman. Outside. Green will watch it past her. 1-2. One-two pitch on the way. Line drive foul. Got a good piece of the barrel on it. 1-2. There's another liner. Another result of foul ball. You don't expect all the runs here in the bottom of the sixth, but you would love at least one to get within one. Give yourself a fighting chance of tying it up in the bottom of the seventh, as this is a little can of corn out towards left field. And Jordan Green's out of luck. We'll go to Caitlin Isley. Isley lined out last time she was up. Other than that, she's been 1 for 3. Infield single for her in the third inning. There's a ball outside, 1-2, or 1-2, 1-0. I read the scoreboard and it's 2 outs. That's what happened there. One-0 pitch on the ground, hard hit. Woodruff's up with it. She goes to first, and it's in time. Lions down 1-2-3. We go to the top of the seventh, where look to keep the Scots where they are. They're up 6-4. You're watching Piedmont Lions softball on YouTube.
Women's lacrosse is in a lightning delay. Oh boy, that's fun.
Emily Hill, Bailey Myers, and Paige Dickinson are due up. Riley Ford's back out there.
Okay, as long as we know how to do it.
Yeah.
Ball down.
6-4 ball game, looking to keep the Scots where they are and to give the Lions a chance in the bottom of the seventh inning.
Oh, we're up 7-5. What?
Score just flipped in LaGrange. The guys are now up 7 runs to 5.
Let's go.
A 2-run bomb, Davis?
Scales is arguing something at the moment.
No.
Oh my.
That was a line drive directly back to Riley. She didn't even have to move. She just looked at that ball and just flipped up the glove. There was absolutely no motion. Just moved the glove up. That was like when Green throws the ball back to her. So the guys have officially come back from a deficit in LaGrange. Lady Lions have yet to do that here today. They got close, but unfortunately a run in the top half of the sixth has felt like a dagger, and it's felt like 1,000 runs since Ackerman's re-entered the game. But they'll have 3 more outs to see if they can spoil her day. One on the way, and it misses. Oh no, it caught the corner. There you go. 1-2. Bailey Myers 1 for 3 today. An RBI single for her in the first, infield RBI single, I should say, in the first inning, and then a fly out and a line out, and now a 2-2 count against Ford. Riley rears back and fires. On the ground, off the hands, tough play for Speaks. She comes in, fires low, and is able to get it to Taylor in time, and there are 2 away.
How about in the DP, Paige Dickinson?
Here's Paige Dickinson. Hard hit. Heads up over there. Third base coach for LaGrange is getting her cardio in over there. She's been dodging softballs, wrenches, whatever you throw at her. She's getting out of the way of it. 0-1 to Dickinson. Swing and a miss. Now 8-5 in LaGrange. Oh, 2 pitch. Fouled off against the chain link. In the bottom of the 7th, Lions will send up Lowry, Speaks, and Cintron, all scheduled to bat. Two-two. Outside. Riley looking to put Dickinson away. Popped up. And it'll land behind us. One, two. Fly ball left field. Giving it a look is Votava, but it's going to land foul. That misses to the backstop. Now it'll be 2-2. Three and two. Ford just needs one more strike for a really good outing. She has kept her team in the game. 3-2 on the ground, hard hit, diving play by Isley. That's going to be an infield single.
Pinch hitting for the Scots, number 9, Michaela Clark.
Center field, Callaway's got it, and the Sides are tired. So Ford gets through 6 and 2.
No runs on one inning.
Yep, 6 and 2/3, great innings, 1-run ball. Offense, it's their turn to pick her up. They trail by 2 going into the bottom of the 7th. Last chance for romance. We'll see you then. You're watching Piedmont Lions softball on YouTube. And it'll be Jasmine Lowry, Maddie Speaks, and Hannah Cintron, all scheduled to bat against Megan Ackerman. Who pitched all of game one, has now come on in the from the 6th inning to now. Or did she come on in the 5th? She came on in the 5th inning. Long foul ball for Lowry is strike one, and strike number 2 is promptly put in there by Ackerman. Now Lowry in the hole, got to find her way out. Lions trying to punch their way out of a corner here in game number 2 and save a split at home. Towering fly ball to left. Whitmire settles under it, and there's one away.
Now batting the shortstop, Maddie Speaks.
Maddie Speaks is 1 for 3 today. RBI single for her. Popped up. 0-1. Pop up again. Infield and just beyond the cutout of the dirt. Making the grab as Myers. There's 2 away.
Now batting the DP, Hannah Cintron.
Hannah Cintron, the final hope for the Lions in the bottom of the 7th on the last day of the regular season. And she takes strike 1 from Ackerman. Maryville looking to secure a sweep to secure the 3rd seed. No 1 pitch. Cintron watches it for ball 1. One on the way. 2-1. Ackerman peers in. The 2-1 pitch is a ball. 3-1. We'll take a walk. Tying run is on deck. Three one. Right field, foul ball. Cintron at first. This one's a line drive right into the mitt of Myers, and the Lions fall in game 2 by a final of 6-4. They rallied all game long, but once Ackerman re-entered the game, it was curtains.
We look forward to seeing everyone again next season.
So the Lions on the final day of the regular season unable to pull out a victory at the WAC. The seniors will depart from the field for the final time after all the handshakes and high fives. And that will be our final broadcast of Piedmont softball for the 2024 season. So thank you all for joining us. For this year, Piedmont will head into the tournament looking for more. Showed some promise in this game. There was some rallying offense. Riley Ford pitched to Jim, seemed to figure some things out, and certainly gained confidence. They will play again in the month of May. Until then, they'll look to reset and rejuvenate themselves and get back into the training room. Once again, thank you all for joining us this season for another great year of Piedmont Lions softball. For Danielle Percival, her amazing crew here at the WAC, this is Eric Evanson signing off for the final time this year for softball. Hope you enjoyed today's broadcast, and as always, go Lions.